power supply you see on the screen, it is a manual battery charger, and as you can see it is rated at 12 volt and 10 amp. I decided to use this power supply to charge my batteries, and actually I wanted to equalize them. I first made changes to this power supply to increase the voltage to above 15 volts. After increasing the voltage, when I attached to a battery, it is a 200 amp hour lead acid flooded battery. It is a huge battery, so and it was fully charged. But when I connected this power supply to it, the power supply would start tripping, the output would start tripping, it would shut down and then come back on again and then shut down again. So what was happening is that the battery was initially drawing more current than this power supply would provide. Initially the battery needed more current, which this small power supply, 10 amp power supply, was not able to provide. So if you are having the same issue, then this is happening because of the overcurrent protection which is kicking in. The proper solution would be to buy a power supply with higher ratings, one that can provide the current that your device, whatever you are attaching, is drawing. You have the solution is to get a 20 amps or 30 amps power supply. That would be the proper solution. If your output is tripping, even if without attaching it to any load, then obviously you are not facing the same issue as I am. So then you might have some other problem. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing to my channel and also give it a thumbs up. Thank you.